Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Marvel Monday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I am presenting you with Despair. Thank you for watching this video, or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting the channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out. Either or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. To start with, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. Build-A-Figure Rintrah. Assortment number 4 and up. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole. Legend Series, nice window showcasing Despair. Marvel Despair Hasbro print. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, scary artwork of Despair. And the same artwork on this side. And larger, but the same on this side. The artwork, that is. Marvel Legends Series Despair. The embodiment of the ultimate evil, Despair uses the fear of others to strengthen himself. And further down the packaging, Build-A-Figure Rintrah. Here we have the completed Build-A-Figure, the cross-sale of the rest of the wave, Doctor Strange, Wong, America Chavez, Master Mordo, Astral Strange, Despair, and Sleepwalker, the last two of which are comic-based, and all these others are movie-based. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Attention! Don't stick things in your French pie hole. Achtung! Don't stick things in your other languages pie hole. Marvel print, Hasbro print, some more small print, and made in China print. That, my friends, completes a look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And first of all, here is the Rintrah Build-A-Figure piece that comes with Despair, and it's one of his legs. And then he has one extra set of hands, and they are splayed, kind of grabbing hands. And on up and down or in and out hinge, depending on if you have it face this way or this way. And let's take a look at the figure, and look in those eyes. It's kind of creepy looking, and the detail in the face, and the melty looking mouth. And then as far as the rest of the body, it's all molded in black plastic, and then it has this paint app for the gloves, I suppose, on the forearms. And then, you know, he has his tattered cape. Nice collar. And the cape does come off. There's no pin or anything in the back of it, but you pop his head off, then the cape comes right off, and you pop his head right back on. And I'm going to do that real quick with some off-camera strength so we can take a look at his articulation. Good. There's the cape. I'll set it over here to the side. Now he looks he doesn't look as scary without the cape, does he? Nope. Alright, at the head. You can look up that far, down that far. He does get the full Exorcist going on there. No chicken neck. But he does have a little bit of waggle. And it's one piece, the neck, torso, or one piece leads up to a hinge with a ball for the head. At the shoulders, we do have a butterfly joint, and it's pretty wide ranging there. Doesn't even give you 90 degrees at the shoulder. That butterfly makes up for it though, I think. And, ow. He does get a full 360 degrees on a soft ratchet in there. Cut at the upper bicep for a full 360 degrees of rotation. Double hinged pinned elbow. And that elbow joint is really soft, guys. So it gives you about that much range of motion. 360 degrees at the wrist on an in and out hinge. Traditional Marvel Legends ab crunch, back that far, forward that far. Cut at the waist for a full 360 degrees. Again, that's on a soft ratchet there. And it feels like there's ratcheting in here also, soft ratchet. He can kick forward that far, back that far. He can give you that much of the splits. Cut at the upper, almost said bicep, upper thigh for 360 degrees of rotation. Double hinged pinned knee. Gives you that much range of motion. And at the top of the shin, there's a cut. If he was wearing a boot, it would be a boot cut. Then at the ankles, down that far, up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. And then let's put the cape back on him. And keep in mind, all that articulation won't be available with the cape on. But basically, Despair just has to stand there and look scary. That, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. Now it's time for my favorite part of a review, the comparisons. And let's start things off with, from the Multiverse of Madness, here is that version of Doctor Strange. And from the first Doctor Strange movie, here we have the Astral version. And from Multiverse of Madness, we have Wong. Here we have Master Mordo, also from the Multiverse of Madness. And America Chavez, again also from Multiverse of Madness. And to round out the wave, we have Sleepwalker. And just for fun, here he is with classic comic book Dormammu. And making his cameo appearance, we have Stan the Man Lee. And how does Despair compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the 501st Clone Trooper from the Archive Wave. And for some 7-inch badness, we have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Comedian. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Marvel Legends series Rintrah Build-A-Figure Wave, Despair, I have to say this is how I remember Despair from the comics. I think it's a decent representation of the character. You know, it's not a lot of deco going on here, just basically the body on the forearms is white here, and that's pretty much it for the decos on the body. Of course, the head, you know, it has some white and some red, and then the cape, I think, is, I'm not sure what color plastic it's molded. I think it's molded in this, and then it has white paint on it, but I could be mistaken. So, but you know, they had to put kind of a quote-unquote plain Jane character in the wave because of the MCU figures of the wave taking up so many of the decos that I'm sure were allotted for the wave. And again, I don't mind that, because it's not like they skimped out. This is just how the figure is. The character is how the character is, you know. So, you know, if you need a Doctor Strange villain, here you go. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out. Or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.